Fire. Fire, fire, fire.
It was $5. I girls gotta eat. Exposed? Alright, what's this drama? What is this drama? Chat, listen up, sit down.
Hey, what's up guys, Ruff here.
Put your feet
up.
up.
In this video I want to revisit a topic I talked about a few days ago involving the VTuber-centric
We know about this.
Off-Kai
We watched this.
Expo, which is facing a lot of deserved backlash for featuring adult content at a convention which includes minors from the ages of 13 to 17 who would be unaccompanied with a parental slip of approval to these events. And right now we're seeing a lot of content creators double down and even openly support the possibility of minors being present at these adult-themed events. And really, it's just a shame because Off-Kai Expo, like I said, is a very big and
it's very popular
centric convention, and they are really persistent on, I guess, including platforms like Fansly.
Y'all know how I feel about
next
this.
Oshi is waiting. We're excited to announce that Fansly is joining Off-Kai Expo Generation 5. Come find them at Exhibitor Hall and meet some of their incredible talent.
Again, I would say the same thing for fucking having a event that's not 18 plus sponsored by like X Hamster or some shit. Like, it's the same thing. I think it's weird.
Now, Exhibitor Hall is open to the general public, including...
Did you watch this already? No.
Unaccompanied minors from the ages of
13
to 17. This is not their yabai market, which is for adult content. No, this is open to the general public, and this is something that Kirsha
very weird.
would point out. And Kirsha being someone who was blacklisted as from this convention a few years ago because her tweets, I guess, were too controversial.
So retarded.
But she raises the very fair point that why is the marketed event here in the Exhibitor Hall, which allows anyone with access to attend, which includes unaccompanied minors from the ages 13 to 17, as long as they have a slip.
I saw someone, actually, a little bit after we watched the first video on this that he made, I saw someone on Twitter saying shit like, I'm paraphrasing, and I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to get harassed, but you can find it, I'm sure. They said something along the lines of like, what's wrong? What if a few kids see some titties and like see some VTubers that out? That it's just a few kids, and I'm oh my god, shut the fuck up. You're such a retard. Just like, you could have just like maybe thought that retarded thought, but don't type it out type of thing.
From their parents, I guess they're
I think that tweet is in the video. No, shut up. Is it actually?
And a lot of people, including those who are very pro-speech, anti-censorship, said, wait a minute, why
he
are
spoke and removed all doubt,
from the ages of 13 to 17 being allowed to go to the Exhibitor Hall, which will feature Fansly and adult content? But don't worry, content creators like Evanito here are very quick to defend situations where minors are being exposed to adult content with posts like this defending Off-Kai, saying,
oh no, yep.
I'm not defending this, but I'm going to be honest, there were like maybe 10
I have to close
kids
my eyes, it's too
Off-Kai,
cringe,
guys.
I'm sorry.
Let's be real before we get mad at them and say, kids attend this convention, it's mostly 30-year-old men. So you can see the pot shots at, I guess, convention goers here, while the same guy defending minors being exposed to adult content saying there's no minors being exposed to adult content, while admitting
I think chat's smart enough to realize how this is just such a fucking dumb thing to type out. Yeah, make it 18 plus then. No, but they don't want that because they want to have their cake and eat it too.
there's minors being exposed to adult content at Offguide. I don't care, by the way, if there's...
I don't think this person is a predator. I think they just said something really fucking dumb. I think you just are such an idiot for fucking saying that. I'm not defending it, but...
1, 10,
there's just some kids just attending
kids
this
being
place.
exposed to adult content at Offguide. All of it is wrong. Unlike Evanito here, I will say this. I don't want any children
cringe.
being exposed to adult content.
Exactly.
I think that's wrong. This guy is trying to say, well, if there's only 10, that's 10 too many, buddy.
It's
and
just
the fact
10
that you think
kids,
that's okay
guys.
or negligible is disturbing. In fact, this weirdo says they act like VTuber fans are children. Like, that's the case.
Okay, let's just take this argument into account. Let's say hypothetically all of them are like adults. You can guarantee that there's at least a few people who are VTuber enjoyers who have kids. Like, there's gotta be. I know, like, we always meme around and we say, like, oh, VTuber fans are incels. It's only men. It's only men that don't have kids. They're not married. That's not statistically true, even if you take that as a majority. There are going to be people with children. How is it their fault for not knowing that there's going to be some fucking ads about Fansly and VTubers with their titties out, okay? It's not like it's its own, like, it's not like the Fansly isn't like a majority of the fucking place. It's not. It's clearly not. But, like, it's got ads everywhere. There's a section for it. There's kids walking around probably with their parents. Like, it is... It's not on the fucking parents to fucking know everything that's going on at the con. They're good. If you say if it's a family-friendly event, it's not the parents' fault for, like, taking their kids to it. It's your fault as an event organizer for letting in 18+ content into it and it being viewed from minors. That's just how it works. Sorry, you're a dumbass.
For some, but for the Western VTuber fans, they're primarily adults, men. Children ain't coming to this con, so I don't...
Are we pretending like men can't have children?
know
What are we talking
why they're
about?
pretending like this will affect kids. Dude, you literally admitted it's going to affect kids. You literally said this. And now you're trying to gaslight people and say there's not kids at the event. You literally admitted this. And in further replies, he says... Side note...
I did not know that he kept replying and making posts. I only saw the first post, like, way after this whole drop. Oh my god. You're not making it any better, man.
Fansly is an adult website, right? It's like assuming Patreon is by default.
But... that's dumb too, because credit card companies have shut down Patreons and blocked credit cards, or certain credit card chains have blocked it for being used for Patreon because it has an association with adult content. Fansly even more so. Fansly and OnlyFans used to be for everybody, but then they honed in on the market that they were clearly catering to and basically said, okay, we're just gonna do what we want to do now. It's an 18+ website for people to, you know, show their hoo-ha.
They just host content.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like Fansly's the best 18+ site to find your next Oshi. Okay, man.
For creators, and unfortunately,
it's in the post.
That's
right
why
there.
they can get away with this? What do you mean, get away with this? Get away with what? As the proposed community note points out, it says 18+ right there. While he tries to claim...
Patreon doesn't even advertise itself as an 18+ site. Fansly and OnlyFans just genuinely just do. Straight up.
It's not an adult website. We know what Fansly is. We're not completely blind to the situation. Then we have some other VTubers like this continuing the defense for Offkai, saying, So, like, there's no one doing live segs at the con.
But, like, depending on the legality, like, it doesn't matter. If you've got your cartoon tits out, you shouldn't have... You shouldn't do that. They would if they could, but that's not even the point. Like, I wouldn't even say I'm kid-friendly. I cuss. My model has big titties. Like, sure, like, it's a modest model, but I still wouldn't, like, say that I'm kid-friendly. Don't watch me with your kids. I cuss and I say crass shit all the time. Like, that argument, like, falls through instantly.
LOL. It's just a successful business helping support a dope con. Their financial support helps the con so we can continue to have it for more years moving forward. Hot take. If your convention cannot succeed without showing adult content to minors, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that event failing.
They want all of it.
If that's the cost. Suto here feels differently. I guess that's their take, and I guess that's the take of a gamer subs partner who has it like in their bio.
Hey,
Is that the
I'm a
official
gamer
stance
subs
of gamer
partner.
subs? I guess so.
I don't claim this person.
I don't know. But anyways,
I disagree.
more
It's
people
fine.
saying, holy F, you people actually don't go outside.
I love when people say shit like, you guys don't go outside. So that means if I don't have sex, I don't drink booze, I don't smoke, I don't do weed, it means that I'm a fucking loser. I love that logic too. Very progressive.
People meeting others with their same interests for the first time, drink alcohol and have sex. There aren't enough languages in the world for me to describe how...
So which one is it? Is it okay for women to, like, you know, be free and open with their bodies, but then you insult men for being virgins or, like, not having contact with women in real life? Which one is it, man? Like, what is it okay for that, or is it not? Like, which side are we taking here, bro?
Bitchless you are.
You're so bitchless.
This is referring to a tweet saying minors should not be exposed to adult content. And they're saying, well, I hear you, but you're bitchless. In fact, someone says, you just...
Here we go. Yeah, you've never felt the touch of a woman. You're a fucking loser. Everything is about how big your penis is as a man and how many women you've slept with. But women, it's so empowering to have lots of sex. Sex? Did you know I've had sex?
Expose yourself here, and the response is, and you've exposed that you've never felt the touch of a woman. Again, this is in relation to complaints about minors being exposed to adult content.
I just always have to make the argument of, like, okay, and okay, like, people can't say that about girls that have lots of sex in today's society. It's, like, considered like, oh, you're slut shaming or whatever the fuck. But when you do it to a man, it's okay.
And okay. I guess calling people virgins is the appropriate response. Yes. But anyways, we have other people defending this, saying, why do people demonize sex so much? Like, the majority of people have sexual feelings. I bet 90% of the people hating on LewTubers / Fansly sponsorships engage in some level of sexual behavior. Probably most solo sexual behavior. Is that a diss, I guess, against people? But yeah, man, I think there's a difference between...
I will make the argument here that VTubing didn't used to have this connotation of, if you're a VTuber, you must have a Fansly or an OnlyFans. That recently got introduced in the last, like, 3 to 4 years. And that's because of the culture, and I don't think like that's okay, because then people say things to me. For example, I noticed this early on too, like very early on when I started VTubing. People would be like, Alana, when are you gonna start an OnlyFans? Like, you could get extra money. And I'm like, I don't want to. Like, why is that bad? Like, if you want to, go ahead. You're 18 years old plus, right? You can legally do that. But like, I'm not gonna do that. Why is that like connotated? Why do you automatically assume that I'm gonna do a fucking fansly?
Between people doing
even Philly has a fansly. She doesn't even do anything lewd on it. Like, as far as I know.
Stuff in their private life versus exposing people, including children, to sexual content at an event that allows unaccompanied minors from the ages of 13 to 17.
This is a relatively disingenuous argument, because they're just stating a thing and saying like fansly sponsors engage in some level of sexual behavior. You can't say that when it's a non-18 plus event and it's sponsoring and giving them money to promote their 18 plus content. Did you fucking flag it as an 18 plus event, or you go somewhere else? Sorry.
And this is not the yabai market. This is the exhibitor hall, which is open to everyone, including the minors. But of course, I guess, you know, it's demonizing this sort of behavior. Sure.
People are allowed to have opinions on you selling your body. Just like you're allowed to say that if you're gonna make the argument and say you're a virgin as a man just because you haven't like fucked another woman or whatever the fuck, or kissed him or touched him, they can say the same thing about you. Like, it's either all okay or it's all okay or nothing is.
I'm glad it is, actually. They're literally telling you to not believe your eyes. Incredible. So people are now saying, in response, they're not having any of this adult content at Offkai in areas where minors...
This is just an idiot that didn't read the text and you got them on not reading it. Yeah, they just don't read. They're blindly defending it.
...are present.
Yep.
You just hate sex workers.
You hate sex workers because you don't want children being exposed to explicit content. Okay. Yep. That makes sense.
As highlighted, this is in the exhibitor hall.
Yep.
Which is open to unaccompanied minors from the ages of 13 to 17. Again, guys, I'm like the most free speech guy ever. But I do not believe that minors, unaccompanied, should be exposed to adult content.
It fucks you up. Chat, how many of you saw something that you shouldn't have when you were a child on the internet unsupervised, and you know for a fact it fucked you up as like later on? Me, I saw the Encyclopedia Dramatica with people's heads blown off. I saw live leaks. I saw like actual animal abuse, and I shouldn't have seen it. Yeah, I think that's not a good thing. I wouldn't want anybody else to be subjected to that. Wow, that's so crazy. There's a lot of people in here that are like saying that shit, huh? That's crazy. It's almost like we have these restrictions for a reason, because it actually ruins like your mental, at least at the time, and then you grow into an adult and you're like, damn, that was not good to see early on.
This is crazy. It's crazy we have to have this conversation.
I don't know.
But of course,
I don't think that's an outrageous thing to say.
Where Offkai promoted an event featuring the VTuber group VBimbos, which will be
Jesus, what a name!
The focus of the remaining portion of this video.
That's a strong name.
People are saying, "Oh, great!"
They're very up front,
Another example of adult content being promoted at an event that includes minors. And you can see some of the members of VBimbos saying, "Y'all ain't ready for us." Well, I'm sure like some people, including the 13 to 17-year-olds at this event, are not ready. But
True.
they defended this point by saying the intense hate on me and the girls attending a convention really has shown how misogynist.
Again, I don't think that they should personally be attacked for something that Offkai is choosing to do. They're just they're getting paid to go there. It's not their fault. Like, I'm gonna take the fence sitter shit. It's not their fault technically because Offkai is the one that's saying it's okay. You should be attacking Offkai and shit. You're also not proving their point very well. Like, attacking them just gives them justification of like, oh well, everybody bullies me because I'm a hoe on the internet and I show my butthole.
Misogynistic.
It doesn't like
truly is.
It doesn't accomplish anything.
Just because we do adult work doesn't mean that's all we do. We are multifaceted. Do better. How about you do better? How about you remove yourself from an event that is open to minors, 13 to 17, unaccompanied? How about you do better? I don't care what you do. I don't care about the content you make. As long as
I could make the argument that these people are too dumb to realize what they're doing because maybe they experienced the same thing. They were exposed to content that they shouldn't have been exposed to as children, and they grew up thinking it's okay to see this kind of thing. Again, I'm always trying to make like a hypothetical where it's these people, they're not truly evil unless I see actual evil work, like, you know, actually touching kids and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, there's always fucked up shit that happens to people and they try to justify it through the lens of like having a fucked up life, or like they didn't see what happened to them.
As it's focused on adults.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with me as 13, 17 to see a VTuber.
Misogyny for the backlash, you're missing the point entirely.
Yeah, this is dumb.
But don't worry, one of the members of this group, Ravenna, here, would make an absolute fool out of themselves. Okay?
Okay,
saying,
here we go.
I've stayed quiet about all this, but it's plain and simple.
Okay.
Myself and my V-Bimbo girls, thank you for the free promo. Oh, that's right. They get to flex on you for the free promo, including free promo that is promoting an event where adult content is going to be promoted to minors.
Wait, it's free?
Anyways, they say conventions have always been like this. It's not new. And Offkai takes...
Wait. If I go to, say, like, AnimeCon, I don't think there's, like, sponsorships for, like, hentai websites, though. Again, it's such a stupid argument because it's like cons have had situations where adults were doing adult things, but it wasn't like endorsed by the con itself because there's like legal ramifications to that. There's a restriction section for it. Yes, but it's like, it's not even that. Fansly's probably plastered all over the section and it's advertised everywhere because it's a big sponsor and they need to get their money back. That's all section off. Yes, but this isn't section off. We already showed it. It's at the exhibitor hall, which is bad because it's being showed to everybody. It's not like sectioned off like you guys are saying.
It's great care to protect everyone and make people feel safe.
Yeah.
That's a very common theme, right? Many people are saying, oh, well, VTuber conventions and anime conventions have been exposing minors to adult content for a very long time, therefore it's okay. No. I know.
Do you remember what... By the way, not pre-watched. Chat, not pre-watched. I swear to God, I'm just spitballing here. You can tell because I'm stuttering and shit. Do you see what I mean? Like, she thinks that it's because she experienced it too, so it's like, it's okay for her because she's messed up, right?
Shocking. We can be free speech advocates while saying it's not normal.
I don't know. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm right, even though I'm a woman.
To adult content. And that's something that should not...
The bigger evil bad behavior. Well, that's what I'm saying. I feel like I hit it on the nail on the head with her. I figured, like, maybe she's not an actual predator, but the cycle continues when you think like that, and then you think it's okay for other people to experience it just because you experienced it. It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think this analogy is very good. It's like an old grandpa war vet who's like, oh, well, you should go to war like I did. You should experience trauma like I did because I had to go through it. It's like, no, you shouldn't. You want better for your children or your grandchildren. But they think like that because they had to grow up with it. Yeah. I had trauma because my child also have trauma. Yeah, two wrongs don't make a right. Exactly. Like, I was just trying to put it into words. Yeah.
Happen. At all.
I'm not great with words sometimes.
And if it's been normalized, that's a problem. It's a big problem. But the coping continues saying, OMG, we have boobs. Yes, we do. Thanks for noticing. As if that's a relevant defense. Fansly takes...
I'm gonna have a hot take. I think you as a woman, if you're walking around with no bra and you have like nipples poking out in public, you are doing a disservice to other women. I think that's fucking weird. I've never felt comfortable, like, no matter how hot it is outside, I've never felt comfortable enough to just, like, walk around with, like, your nippies and your titties, like really low cut, and then, like, there's kids around, and it's, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being too conservative. I don't know. But, like, for me, it's, like, I don't want to make kids or other people uncomfortable. What about fat dudes? Fat dudes is different. You're a dude. Guys can walk around shirtless. It's completely different. Cold take? I don't know, man. I think there's nothing wrong with having big boobs as a woman, but like you have to do something about it where it's like it's not your everything. Like people shouldn't be like extremely drawn to your huge honkers, and you shouldn't wear like a massively low cut shirt and like basically have your nipples almost like popping out. Like I feel like that's you being indecent, and you're probably gonna make someone fucking uncomfortable. I've seen that before. I've seen older women that just like their honkers are like hanging down to their stomach, and then it's like they're like swinging around, and I'm like, bro, like I'm all for like doing what you want with your body, but like you're in public, you're not in your house. Like, come on.
Great care at conventions and has never been explicit at conventions. Kids are exposed to worse things at school and online. The amount of times I was shown stuff when sitting in my classroom is insane. Well, I'm very sorry you're exposed to stuff in school, but that doesn't make it okay.
No, it doesn't make it okay, yeah.
This is a wild defense. They're basically saying...
They're emotionally justifying something because of their past inherent trauma. And I don't mean like, oh, it's like horrible trauma, but like, yeah, to an extent, if you're shown something at school as a minor, it affects you growing into your child because you think it's normal. It's normalcy created through exposure, and then you go out and seek it, and then you think it's normal to be exposed to that kind of thing constantly. It's the same thing as like if you're constantly gooning, you're gonna seek out more and more extreme gooning things because it doesn't hit you the same.
Because in their scenario, kids are being exposed to stuff in schools.
It's not okay.
And online.
I don't want people to experience
it's okay
it.
to continue to expose adult content to minors.
They don't see it as trauma.
Crazy. That's crazy. Be not safe for work if you want. Be safe for work if you want. If you don't agree with it, move on. Yeah, guys, if you're worried about minors being exposed to adult content, just move on.
Just let the kids be exposed, okay.
Right, just move on, according to this individual.
It's so easy to say that when you have no, like, I don't know, maybe not empathy, but like you have no horse in the race. It's easy to say that.
Not safe for work creators are some of the nicest and most welcoming people, as if that means anything.
I agree. There's some not safe for work content creators I've talked to, and they're very nice people. That doesn't mean anything. I'm sure there's actresses out there that are really nice people. I've never had the opinion that like you just being inherently like you doing not safe for work 18 plus content means you're an inherently horrible, unlikable person. I just don't think that's true.
And I've always felt safe in this community. Don't assume everyone behind VTubers are white.
Huh? What? What has that got to do with anything?
This now
Nobody's brought that up.
involves
What?
race. We got misogyny, we got racism,
Racist beats.
all this stuff, I guess. But anyways.
But wait. But your characters... Why? Why would I not assume that?
Stay mad that my
What?
fiance...
Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Oh, Lord.
Stay mad that my fiance is supportive of my sex work. Sorry,
Nope. Okay.
you're insecure.
Making a Twitter post about it makes you seem like you're insecure. It's like when people say, I'm muting this tweet and everybody who's being a hater, I'm gonna ignore them. It's like, you made a tweet about... You made an excessive statement on top of your stupid statement to act like you don't care. You clearly do care.
Projection.
But okay.
I hope you find someone who
Alright.
supports you that much one day. Also, have my community simps for him too. I truly feel sorry for how miserable your lives must be. And lastly, Twitter is home to some of the most vile, disgusting, and hateful people I've seen.
Yeah?
Stop hiding behind your religion. Oh, we're adding that in.
Whoa,
And using it as an excuse to be hateful. You're allowed to have opinions and I have mine. Keep them to yourself. And I'll keep mine
That's not
to
very
myself,
progressive of
except
you.
That's the opposite of what they're doing. But what do I know? At the end of the day, I'm just Bimbo Ishmore. Oh, and one last thing before I go. Yes, the orgy is bring your own lube. Sorry, this is a joke for the people who are too literal.
I mean, I guess when your entire brand and personality is about sex, then yeah, I guess this is what happens.
Okay. Amazing
All right.
stuff. And people are very quick to point out the many, many flaws
Yeah,
of this. And you can see their
they're breaking it down for us,
brilliant
chat.
response saying, wow, assumed a lot of stuff there. Good job. Here's a cookie for your brain power. And someone says, you're truly confident in yourself. You would never write all this. And they say, but I like talking. And someone posting the shoe on head meme. And they say, don't call me a schmore. I'll blank. And then someone says, no, you're just a terrible human being. And they're referring to a situation where Celestium, a VTuber we've talked about before, has been completely slandered by this VTuber who said, hi, I'm the lady you had a run-in with. You blame me for my R word when I was 5 years old and basically told me it was my own fault because I was full of sin.
What?
And then blocked them. And by the way,
What happened though?
Celestium did none of this at all. This
So they
person
just
is
made it up.
completely fabricating.
So it's just I made shit up and then I blocked you so you can't respond? That's so fucking insane.
This entire situation.
What?
Celestium has shown this person no hate whatsoever, only compassion and understanding.
That is
But this
so
person
strange.
has made an outrageous claim about them. And really it's on par for the course, where we get kind of the money shot here. Where someone says, it's sad that you're selling your womanhood for less than $5 a month. But you don't see me showing whole, even in a VTuber model. Then again,
I am willing to bet. I wish I could scroll up and see what she actually said to them. She probably brought up the fact that they're a virgin. Yeah. Yo, Grisha, thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I have a feeling that this person's probably replying to them in that sense.
and you don't mind when minors see your content now, do you? And here's their response. Who said it was $5 a girl's gotta eat? That's their response to minors seeing their content.
It's
Do you understand
okay.
how disgusting this is?
It's just
Do you?
weird, man.
And here's another response where
I am the most benevolent VTuber. I try to understand these people's positions, and I'm almost always proven right. I can't believe she literally said, well, I saw bad content when I was a kid at school, and it's not that bad, you guys.
someone says, posting before replies get locked.
Yeah.
What's the response?
Yeah.
6-7. Amazing.
That's a good response.
Amazing stuff.
Might as well have not written anything,
These
by the
people
way.
are ridiculous.
6-7.
This is their defense to people pointing out
It turned
that
out just
they're
fine. No, I
exposing
didn't. I'm a
potentially
VTuber.
minors to adult content at this convention, and they're mocking the criticism by saying, well, it's worth more than $5 a month. Amazing. But anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider giving a like, consider subscribing for daily uploads on this channel and multiple streams a week here on YouTube.
Yeah,
But
it curse,
overall,
man. Yeah,
I hope
it
you guys
curse.
enjoyed this dystopian mess of a video. And I'll see you
Just
next time.
weird. Just weird, bro. If you want to sell your hole online, at least make sure it's for adults. That's the best you can do. You want to do sex work? That's fine. It's the oldest profession in the world. Just, you know, there's consequences to it. You're not gonna change it and be like, guys, you have to respect me and $5 a month for my butthole. It's worth it. It's worth it, guys. Or most likely, I mind yourself, you're just a shit like 6-7. Nah, not necessarily. I see fucking Asmon's chat spamming it all the time when they see the word 6-7, and I'm pretty sure, like, at least 70% of his chat is, like, over 30. Like, I don't even think that's true. Anyway, go check him out.
Fire, 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 fire.